Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Hearthstone signature cards, well, they have been universally reviled pretty much, and now Blizzard has acknowledged that yeah, signature cards were a miss, and they have published some information on how they plan to address this, which means that they are not going to do anything about the current signature cards apart from some improved compensation. I'll talk about that in a while, but the next signature cards will be better and they're going to fix things a little bit. So let's see what Blizzard wrote exactly. It's safe to say that the reception to signature cards hasn't lived up to our hopes. Yeah, you can say that again. We want to take a moment to respond to all the great feedback you've been giving us about them and tell you a bit about our plans for them. First, our goals for signature cards. We want to celebrate the art, putting it front and center, focusing on appealing, exciting, high quality and unique full art. We want them to be special items that you want to collect, and we want them to feel great to get. It should feel like a bonus, a pure upside. Yeah, that's the plan. And that sounds like a pretty decent plan. It just hasn't quite worked out that way. Your feedback has been clear. We haven't hit those goals. We're taking that feedback to heart and are already planning significant changes for our next round of signature cards. Many people have shared how Hearthstone's colorful art is one of their favorite aspects of the game, and the icy sepia tone we chose worked against that. Each expansion will feature a different approach to signature card art, and we're already planning for the next expansion's signature cards to be bright, vibrant, and colorful. They will also feature animations similar to what golden cards have. Alright, well, that has been one of the big things, like, they really look dead and bland, and next one's a little bit better, but this one not going to be changed. You've also told us that you love the idea of full art cards, alright? But that the name banner across the middle fights against that. Yes, you really can't see the art. We hear you and are exploring potential options to get the name banner out of the way for the next expansion's signatures. This is something that I would really hope that they would also do for these March of the Lich King signatures, because why not? If you can adjust the card frame, you don't have to do new art for that. They really should, because that would make the signature cards a little bit more bearable. But according to this, they're not planning to change the current ones. Alright, let's see more. We're also thinning out the card frame itself for next expansion signature cards, both in hand and on the board, to make more room for the art, and reduce confusion about whether the onboard frame has some gameplay impact. Good. And then the compensation part. Important part. Finally, you have told us that they haven't felt like a pure bonus in all cases. While a bit confusing, and we're looking into ways to make things clear, the new reroll system has worked well to make signatures a pure bonus in most cases. But there have been a few edge cases where the system hasn't protected you from missing out on something, and we're going to provide compensation for those affected while we iterate on the systems involved for the future. So, 2 pieces of compensation. 1. If you own signature Lor'themar, you effectively missed out on a legendary card, because Lor'themar was free from the rewards track, so we'll be giving you 1 random legendary card from March of the Lich King, alright? If you own both signature Grandmaster Rommath and the March of the Lich King Tavern Pass, which gives you the Diamond Rommath, so signature Rommath was another low roll, you effectively missed out on a legendary card, so we'll be giving you 1 random legendary card from March of the Lich King. That is great, because those were really the cases where you miss out on something with signature cards, and now they're fixing that. But when? Eligibility will be based on the above criteria as of December 20th at 10 AM Pacific. Eligible players will be granted the compensation at login later that week. Alright, so that sounds all pretty good. I mean, the signature bonus thing. I actually didn't realize myself how much of a bonus signature cards are until I did the math on how many packs you need to open. You can see my other video about how expensive is Hearthstone nowadays. And I realized that even though there's a new class, so 2 new legendaries, new epics, everything in each expansion, 10 new cards per expansion, you will only need around 5 packs more to get all the cards for an expansion. And hey, that doesn't match at all. 5 packs, 2 legendaries, like what? But that's actually because those signature cards, around 0.11% of your cards are going to be signature cards. And that means that when you open enough packs to get a full expansion worth, you're getting 1 signature card in 181 packs on average. You're going to get the signature card or 2. And that signature card or 2 does signature legendaries, so they are actually additional. They're not just old legendaries, they're typically replacing a common card. So you are getting a little bit more legendary cards thanks to the signature card addition, which isn't quite obvious. They're not communicating that very effectively. But signature cards are actually a big part of why Hearthstone is not becoming a lot more expensive even though they added a new class, because they added a little bit new cards like that even though they didn't touch the rewards track. And yeah, they really haven't communicated that well, because I only figured it out after I did all the math about it. But yeah, if you have Lor'themar, if you have Rommath, you can expect some random legendary cards. And for the next expansion, signature cards should be improved, but it doesn't look like they're going to touch this expansion's signature cards. Anyway, yeah, Hearthstone team has definitely been working to fix their mistakes. Of course, it's sad that they make so many mistakes in the first place, but it's always better when you make a mistake to work on fixing that than just leave it be, so I'm moderately satisfied. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.